And we'll start in mountain pose. So feet hip distant, roll the shoulders back and down, palms forward. Draw the belly in, draw the thighs up. And you can close your eyes or find one point to gaze at and just feel what's going on inside after everything that we just did. Noticing any heat, any blood flow pumping, any confusion. What was that? Noticing. How are you feeling? Now feeling steady and still. Coming from activity into stillness. And then opening the eyes if they were closed. We'll interlace the fingers and push them away towards the sky to the top of your head. And we're going to lift the arms, and as we do, lift the heels at the same time. So we're lifting up on inhale, and then exhale, we just lower back down. Inhale, balancing. Exhale, pull it down. Inhale, straightening the arms. Exhale, slowly lower. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Let's interlace the hands behind now. So we're pulling the shoulders back and down. And any amount that you want to lift the fists away from the tailbone. Maybe even lifting the heart a little more. Releasing those shoulders. Then take your fists over to your right hip. Might look a little opposite for you. Good. So as much as you can, kind of just like pull it over. Elbows reaching towards each other. And then let the head come over to your right shoulder. Getting a little neck stretch. Draw the chin forward another inch or two. And then chin to chest. Bring the fists over now to your left side and left ear to left shoulder. See if you can bring your fist as much as you can to the left side of the waist. Left ear to left shoulder. Looking forward for now, or straight ahead. And then draw the chin forward an inch or so. Chin to chest, release your hands to the side. One hand to the forehead, push your head up. And we'll come into a side bend and switch the cross of your fingers. So whatever is kind of your habitual way, change it up. We're going to push the sky away, lift the shoulders, and then draw them down away from the ears. So that's where we want to stay. Belly's in, so we're not arching. Straighten the arms as much as you can. Take a breath in, and then exhale to your left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Imagine yourself like a tree, a palm tree is swaying in the breeze. Exhale, left. Inhale, exhale, right. One more each side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale back to center. And going a little off the traditional route, we're going to circle your hands around, getting a little more into the rib cage. And then reverse it. And let it go. Roll it out. Work it out, however you need to. And let's take the feet a little bit wider, more like shoulder distance apart. Take the arms wide, and we're coming into a little twist. So as we breathe in, we're at a T shape. As we exhale, let's take left hand to the right shoulder and right hand to the small of the back, and you're turning to your right. And then inhale back to center, come to a T. Exhale, right hand to left shoulder. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. One more, inhale. And exhale. Come back to center. This time, feet are hip distant, and we're going to come into different options for tree pose. So we're anchoring the weight into our right foot, and you can start by bringing your heel into your ankle. That would be the first place, hands to the heart. Option 2, take it to the shin. Option 3, grab that foot, take it to the inner thigh, pressing the inner thigh against the foot. You can come near a wall, near a chair, and kind of drawing in from the center. If you'd like, you can grow your tree. Breathing. Feeling a little lightness as we work our balance and finding one place to gaze at. And if you want to go even wilder, open up those branches. Maybe it's a windy day and your tree is swaying. Trying to keep your balance, having fun, not taking it too seriously. And then let's draw it back together and bring it down. Good, other side. You can start heel to ankle, to the shin, inner leg. Any of these options are fine. Holding to a wall or a chair. Maybe grow that tree. And open up. Maybe it's windy. And take it back to center. And down. All right, one more standing pose, standing balancing pose for y'all. Eagle pose. So this, again, you can take lots of variations, but we're going to start at least with our eagle arm. So coming out to a T, and let's take right hand under the left, crossing. You can start here. You can move your hands up and you mount, even if they're not, palms aren't totally touching, kind of bake it. You can lift the elbows so they're more at shoulder height. And now, option is to bring your weight to your left foot, cross your right over. You can kind of kickstand with the ball of the foot. You can totally take that foot off so you're balancing. You can tuck that toe behind. So do what works for you today. As you balance, you can kind of sit into that standing legs bent. Breathe. Find one point to gaze at. It's called a drishti. And then exhale, unwind. This time, Right hand is on top. There you go. Either here or lifting the palms up. Good. Flat fingers and then cross left over, either holding that kickstand, sitting into it with that foot coming off the floor to balance, tucking behind, totally spiraling, focused yet at ease. See if you can find the space and fun in this. Next exhale, slowly unwind. Good. Let's now find some wall space for our final poses, if you can. You can also do some of it, and you might be able to do some of this against a big couch. But we'll start with legs up the wall. That's where you'll come right next to the wall. And depending on your space, it might take a few rounds to get into it, but basically you'll lean back and then bring those legs up, come to laying down, maybe you scoot your hips forward closer to the wall, whatever feels best. And your arms can be out wide in a cactus pose or down. Tune into what feels good for you. And we get to rest here. Letting all that prana that we just kind of kicked up, flowing through the body, watching it all swirl around and start to settle. Let's take 3 more full breaths here, and then we'll bring our feet down for a cobbler's pose in a few moments. So from here, you'll drag the feet down, soles of the feet together, and bring that down into our cobbler's pose. You can take your hands and even press the thighs away a little bit if you want to get a little more opening in the hips. But let it still be passive. You're not forcing anything, kind of just propping the legs and hang out here for a minute or so. Seeing what else you can soften and release. And you can choose to stay here, or if you have the space on your wall, which you might not all have, you can work on bringing the legs out wide into a straddle, going one leg at a time. And then the heels will rest on the wall. And gravity does the work of opening the hips. You can stay back in butterfly too. Maybe take one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly, connecting to that breath. And if your legs are wide, take your hands underneath the thighs and knees and help bend your knees with your hands. Bring the feet flat on the wall, and then everybody, let's roll to one side. Push on up. And we will come into Shavasana. Grab whatever props you like to make yourself comfortable. Get snugly. Take your time, no rush. Set up your pillow for your head and your bolster under the knees. Blanket on top. Eye pillow if you have one. And you can let all the activity and surprises and trying new things is all go now. And rest. Moving and fidgeting until you've got it just right. Feeling the body heavy, sinking into the earth. Noticing if there's any places in the body that still feel a little tight or tense. And giving those areas permission to release when they're ready. Encouraging those areas with your breath, with softness. And then connect to your sankalpa, your resolve for yourself of how you want to feel, what you want to grow into. And repeat that phrase in the present tense to yourself 3 times. Now we'll let our awareness float from one part of the body to the next. And let each sensation come to you without effort. And letting our awareness first float over to the right thumb. Right, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, and fifth finger. Palm of the right hand, back of the right hand, right forearm, right upper arm, right armpit, right shoulder, right side of the waist, right upper leg, right lower leg, sole of the right foot, and top of the right foot, right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Whole right side of the body, heavy and relaxed, supported by the earth. The awareness can float to the left thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the left hand, back of the left hand, left forearm, left upper arm, armpit, left shoulder, left side of the waist, left upper leg, left lower leg, sole of the left foot, top of the left foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth toe. The whole left side of the body feeling heavy and relaxed, supported by the earth. And let your awareness float to the top of the head, scalp, skull, brain, forehead, left eyebrow, right eyebrow, eyeball, right eyeball, tip of the nose, left cheek, right cheek, left ear, right ear, upper lip, lower lip, left side of the jaw, right side of the jaw, throat, the back of the neck, whole head, heavy and relaxed, the whole head and the whole body together, heavy and relaxed. Follow the breath in and out of the nose. And count down from the number 9 for each breath. Inhaling 9 and exhaling 9. Inhaling 8. Exhale 8. And continue counting on your own. Letting the counting go when you get down to 0. Now scan your body for areas that feel warm. Areas covered with your clothes or blanket. Where are the warmest areas of the body right now? Intensify that feeling of heat through the body. Now notice the areas of the body that are the coolest. Maybe in your fingers or toes, or the areas exposed to the air. Feel that cold and intensify the feeling of cold throughout the whole body. Now feeling hot and cold together, holding both sensations at the same time. Hot and cold together. Release that. Allow your mind to return to your sankalpa and repeat the phrase to yourself again 3 more times, feeling even more confident and self-assured every time you say it. Begin to deepen the breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Maybe stretch if you'd like, the arms overhead. And when you're ready, let's roll it to one side and take a moment on your side. And push yourself up to a seated position as you're ready to move on. And then when you're ready, take your hands to the heart, close the eyes. And reflect on how it felt today in our class to try some new things, to step out of our comfort zone a little bit, to play, to have fun. And I encourage you to tap into that more and more each day. Let's all bow our heads to each other. And inhale, come up. Thank you all.